Hello, everyone. Yes, I'm using a pencil as a microphone. My little cat is going to be joining us. Well, okay, I just hit 140 subscribers. I'm very excited. I am very, very, very excited. So for my special, I'm not doing anything crazy like I did with 50 subscribers and 100 subscribers. Never mind, I didn't do anything for 100 subscribers. But anyway, I'm starting a new series called Never Too Young for Drama. Because most of the following that I'm going to tell you took place when I just turned 10 years old. So, yes, this is going to be a series where I tell you about the drama that happens, and I'm going to try to post as often as possible. But, first, I have to catch you up on what happened on my 5th grade year. So, let's waste no time and get right into it. Okay, so we're giving everyone fake names because I don't know. If they're watching this, they know who they are, so okay. The first person that we're going to talk about, the first little thing that's going to take place is I got myself in a love triangle in October of my 5th grade year. October of my 5th grade year, I caught myself into a love triangle. But we're starting in about September, probably. I don't even know. It's been like a year, almost. Okay. So, the people for the love triangle, we're gonna call this guy Noah. He knows who he is, if he's out there watching this. I'm trying to make them close to their real names. Actually, no. It's not Noah, it's Jason, because that's a little closer to his real name. Addie, that's a little close to her real name, kind of. And of course there's me, yay. Okay, so me and Addie were really, really, really good friends in 1st grade. We were like this. We were great friends in 1st grade. But then 2nd grade through 4th grade, we were not in the same class. But we did talk a little bit through 4th grade, but we weren't really that great of friends anymore. Because people change, you know? And, we had, like, no contact with each other until 4th grade. So she had told me that she had liked Noah because Jason, sorry. If I call him Noah, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. We're just gonna call him Noah because it's too much of a habit. So, she had liked Noah because she was in the same class as him. So, whenever we saw each other, which was very rare, but sometimes we did see each other, she would tell me, "Hey, Maya, I think I like this kid in my class named Noah." So, yeah, I didn't even know who he was. I had heard terrible things about him from other people in that class, that he was like a really bad kid. But, you know what, I didn't care, because she was still kind of my friend. Okay, 5th grade year, where this takes place. That was just a little backstory. Noah and Addie are both in my class. Both of them. So, naturally, whenever our teacher was nice the first few days of school, and she turned mean, but she let us pick our seats on the first day of school, and she said if they didn't really work out, she would try them out for the first week, but if they didn't really work out, we were going to change. But, okay, I naturally sat next to Addie. Well, not right next to Addie. We were like, I was at this table, she was at this table, but she was, Cookie, stop. But she was at the end of this table, and I was at the end of this table, so we could, like, talk, because we were basically next to each other. Oh my gosh, stop scratching me. Okay. So me and Addie started talking, and I eventually asked her, "Hey, are we still friends? Are we still good? I know we haven't talked to each other, but like, are we still good?" She was like, yeah, totally, girl. So, yeah, that was fun. And Noah sat on the complete other side of the room. So, I didn't even get to talk to him that much. I can't remember how long later this was, but we, like, kept on begging I mean begging, for Addie, I think that's what I called her, and Noah to get together. So naturally, finally, they did. Also, I need to mention this other person. We're gonna call him Jake. I don't know. James. James. That's really close to his real name. He's like the loner kid. He's just like loner, complete loner. And but bro likes me at this time. He liked me. Yes, he liked me. And guys, just to get in mind how long ago this was, I had hair down to here, and I had no blonde streaks. That's how long ago this was. But okay, anyway. My hair was also really, really dark for some reason. But okay, so where did I leave off? Okay, so they got together, and our seats did work out for a little while, but then natural seat change happens. This is just in our homeroom. Most of this takes place in our homeroom. And I get moved to a table like opposite side of the room from where I used to be. I think the reason because of this was because me and my cousin come on talking. We were next to each other too. She was like on the other side of the table from me, but we were still talking it up. But you all know Paisley, so I'm just gonna go by her normal name. But okay, so I got sat next to Noah. But girl code, of course, so I wasn't gonna like him or anything. Or was I? But okay. So we sat next to each other, and in the mornings we would start like talking so much. Like I swear, we were talking so much. I never thought I had never talked this much with someone besides my cousin. Like I had never sat in class next to a boy and talked this much to him. So naturally, eventually, I started to like him, which was great, just great, because my friend, my really, really good friend, Addie, was dating him. Eventually, I just couldn't hold it anymore, because she had been asking me, hey girl, who's your crush? Also, the reason I'm not telling them real names is because there's a little bit of embarrassing things in here. That's not why I'm not telling their real names. Because at recess this day, Addie had told me that she liked, let's call her Amanda, which is another girl. But I promised her I would not tell a soul. I would not tell a soul, not one person. And I didn't. I don't think. I can't remember. If I told anyone, it was either Paisley or, yeah, it was probably Paisley if I told anyone, but I probably didn't even tell her. But okay, because I'm loyal. I'm good at keeping secrets. But okay, so anyways, so at lunch, I finally let the tea spill, and I told her that I liked Noah. But that was only because I thought I stood a little tiny bit of a chance, since she liked Amanda. I thought this isn't gonna last long since she likes someone else. And she screams, literally so loud, like the whole lunchroom looks at us. She's just like, what? So loud, like it was so loud. But I mean, can you blame her? Her one of her really, really good friends liked her boyfriend. But yeah. So she screamed really loud. The whole cafeteria is looking at us, including the really mean cafeteria. I don't even know what they call them. They just kind of walk around and get mad at kids if they're talking too loud or something. He was just staring at us. He was on the other side of the room, and he was just staring at us along with the rest of the lunchroom. Eventually, they get bored and look away. But then we both start whispering, and she says, you know what? It's fine. We're still friends. But you cannot tell Noah. Because if you tell a guy, I'm quoting her right now, because if you tell a guy that you like them, it's instant, oh, I'm in love with her now. I'll never forget when she said that. It was so funny. It was so funny. I mean, it was so funny. But she was just like, they'll fall in love with you immediately. Okay, I'm sorry. Is that not funny? Is that not funny to you? That is so funny. But okay. So I said I could not believe that she still wanted to be my friend. So I was just like, no, of course not. I'm not telling him. I'm not going to get in the way of you guys. I even texted her. No, that was a different time. No, never mind. Forget about that. But I promised her I would not interfere with them. So it was so hard. Like, literally, this was Teardrops on My Guitar in real life. Have you guys ever heard that song? Shout out to Taylor Swift. She's awesome. But this was Teardrops on My Guitar in real life. Because I sat next to him, too. So, this Teardrops on My Guitar. But, I eventually got so miserable that I decided to myself, I have to tell him. At some point, I'm going to tell him. Did that happen? No, that didn't happen. But okay, I was very miserable. And then, one day, do you guys remember, I think I called him James. Do you guys remember James, the emo kid who liked me? Well, we were coming in from recess one day. It was a Friday. It was the Friday before fall break, I'm pretty sure. See, I remember everything. We were just casually walking in from recess. Me using the pencil to tell the story. And suddenly James goes up to Noah, and they're like walking next to each other, and I turn, cause obviously I was like staring at Noah. I don't know why. I wasn't exactly staring, I just saw James go up to him, and James doesn't go up to people very often, cause nobody really likes him. But, he went up to Noah, and he said, hey, I have to tell you about something. While, like, looking out of the corner of his eye over at me, like, kind of looking at me. And so Noah looked over, too, so I quickly looked away. Everyone does that. And they stopped by the water fountains, and he started whispering something. And, I was so scared. I was so scared, because this kid was a creep. I wouldn't have been surprised if he had figured out that I liked Noah. So I just went into our fourth period, and I sat down, and the teacher wasn't in the room yet because, like, everything's chaotic when you first come in from recess, and, like, she lets us just kind of chill for a little bit. So I was just kind of chilling, but I was still very nervous, and I sat next to Paisley in this class, too. I know, I sit next to her in a lot of classes. And I whispered to her, hey, I think James might know that I like Noah. Because Paisley was the only other person I told. And she's like, what? No, that's not possible. And then suddenly Noah walks in, like, kind of like looking over at me like like kind of glance over then look away real fast. He was just kind of doing that, and then eventually just started staring at me as he walked towards his seat. And he sat down. And I was just like, oh no, oh no, oh no. I was getting so stressed. And I can't remember, did this happen this day too? Yeah, I think it did. And James was sitting at his seat. And I sat right in front of the board. Like, I had to literally completely turn around to look at the board. And James sat, like, over here. But I had a perfect view of the rest of the classroom. Perfect view. And James was just evil grinning at me, like. And I was like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I was so scared. I was so freaked out. But, so then he leans over and whispers something in, let me think. We're just gonna call him this other kid. This other kid, he leans over and whispers something to this other kid. And coincidentally, Paisley gets called. There was a substitute, so that's fun. But Paisley got called to hand out the paper sheets. But, so Paisley was handing out paper sheets, and she asked the other kid, she was just convinced, like, nothing's going on, Maya, you need to calm down, it's fine. So just to calm me down, she went over and asked the other kid, "Hey, what did James tell you?" And I'm pretty sure he said something like, Maya's secret admirer. No. I can't remember, you guys. I can't remember. I'll text my cousin later and ask her. And then I'll let you guys know in the next episode. But anyway, so then she came back over. It was something like Maya, secret admirer. James knows who Maya likes. I don't know. I really don't know, you guys. I don't even know if this happened the same day. I just know, well, yeah, it did happen the same day. I don't know. Then at lunch, skip forward to lunch, I found out that basically James was threatening to tell Noah who I like, which I obviously liked Noah. But the thing is, I thought he was gonna tell Noah that I liked him. It's weird, you guys. I know. I can't remember anything at all. I'm terrible at remembering this. But okay. I just remember most of the important stuff. But okay, so it turns out, long story short, James didn't actually know who I liked, and he told Noah that I liked him, James. So, but I was still freaked out, and at this point I was like, okay, you guys, I would rather have him know now. So after school, well, no, before school ended, we're gonna call this person Elijah. That's close to his real name, kind of. So, yeah. Actually, no. We'll call him, yeah, Elijah. Okay. So Elijah, who was kind of one of my friends, he had said, also, I was like in this friend group. I'll tell you more about that later. During most of this story, I was worried about boys, not friends. But towards the end of the year, I got worried about friends. But you'll see that later. But okay. So basically, me and Elijah agreed that Elijah was going to tell Noah that I liked him. Because I'm pretty sure I also told Elijah who I liked. But that was like this same day. I was telling like a few people this same day. So Elijah found out that day and promised me that he would tell Noah that I liked him. Cookie. Okay. So that was good. I was like, okay, good. I don't want to have to tell him. And technically, but I'll bleep that out. Technically, Addie said not to tell him that I liked, for me not to tell him that I liked him. So, yeah. Then I texted Noah and said, Elijah's gonna tell you who I really like. Tell me when he does. He didn't text me at all. So eventually I called him and he said, no, well, Elijah didn't tell me anything. So I thought, oh no, it's up to me. So at this point, I was just desperate for anyone to tell him besides me, because I didn't want to have to say it. I didn't want to have to say, hey, Noah, I like you. So what you trying to do? Calm down. Okay, so I said, okay, you know what? Call the group chat with me, you, and Paisley. Paisley would not answer the dang call. I don't know why. So I started spamming her like, Paisley, where the heck are you? I need you to join this call right this very second. She wouldn't. So eventually I just decided, okay, you know what? I'll text you it, but stay on the phone. So I texted it to him that I liked him. Well, actually, no, there's a whole deeper meaning besides this. There's another kid in our class. Let's call him... Can you stop that? We're just gonna call him this other kid. No, he needs a name. No. Matt, why not? So, no, Matthew. Okay, Matthew. I had told Matthew that I liked Noah. And Matthew told Noah that I liked him, but Noah didn't believe him. So instead of saying straight up, I like you, Noah, in the chat, because that was still too much for me, I just said, what did I call him again? Matthew, right? Okay, I said, Matthew wasn't lying. He started flipping out. I swear, he started flipping out so bad. He was just going crazy. It was crazy, but awesome. It was awesome. And, he was jumping around. No, I can't say this. I can't. Okay. I just threw my pencil. Okay. He was jumping around and screaming, saying, I'm a monkey! Trust me, Noah was weird. I have terrible taste in men. Well, I used to have terrible taste in men. I don't anymore. I'm better at finding men now. But I used to have terrible taste in men. Because he was my first boyfriend. Isn't that right? Yeah. Okay, I don't have terrible taste in men anymore. But I used to. Calm down. What you talking about? What's going on? Did I forget to feed you? Okay, anyway. So, hold on. Okay, anyway. Oh, she's laying down now. Okay. Look at her, you guys. So cute. Oh, no. My camera just fell. Okay. There she is. Okay. Anyways. Yes, I'm wearing a Hunger Games shirt. But, okay, anyway. Where was I? Oh, yeah. He's jumping around and screaming, monkey! And then he said, by the way, Maya, this isn't because of you. I'm just trying to get all the energy from school out of me. He was jumping off his bed and running around. And that's just the energy from school? Bruh. Oh, look at her. Oh, don't bite me. Okay. Okay, anyway. So, stop. I'm trying to tell a story. I'm trying to tell a story. Send help. What did she just do? She just tried to grab my pencil, and then I got it away from her, but she still, like, put it up, her hands up to her mouth, her paws up to her mouth, like she still had it, like she was drinking water, just like what Barbie would look like if she was drinking water. Then she realized there was nothing there. But okay. Okay. So I just completely started spamming Paisley in all caps, like, girl, join, if you don't join this call right now. And she said, I'm in the bathroom. And I was just like, oh, call when you're done. So that's what she did. She joined the call. But after this happened, so basically what happened was, he said, if I tell you something, you can't tell anyone, okay? I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. I won't tell anyone. Except for Paisley. But I was thinking in my head, except for Paisley. And then he said, I'm going to say it in the chat, and then I'm going to run in my closet. I was like, okay. He said he liked me too. I'm pretty sure it had like 100 typos, but you know what? In the end of the day, it was just basically, I like you too. Or no, it was I liked you too. I think that was one of the typos. So basically he said that, and I started going crazy. I turned my camera off because I turned my camera off and I put myself on mute because I was about to scream so loud. And I did. I screamed so loud. But finally my cousin joined the call, and Noah got out of the closet and started playing his guitar normally and just singing random lyrics. I can't even remember. But stay tuned for part 2 to figure out what happened in this crazy situation after Paisley joined the call. And if I said their names in the thing somehow, I'll try to, cut them out, bleep them out. Yeah. Okay, stay tuned for part 2 of this series. And if you like this series, make sure you drop a like down there. That sounds wrong. Make sure you like the video. And I will see you guys next time.